What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Manchester United save in FM26. As you know, the season got underway in the previous episode, played against Arsenal. We played out a draw. I was pretty happy with the overall performance, but now we are really going to get into the nitty-gritty because the season has begun. You'll see how it plays out. It might sound shocking or different to how other people record, but yeah, do things my way. We are going to play one game each episode. We're not going to play any games off camera, but each day I might record a few episodes. And yeah, I mentioned previously, maybe you might not be shocked by the views, that I do have a full-time job as well. So I'm just trying to maximize of how much content I can really do, and what's going to be the best process. So maybe some days there might be 2 videos, some days 3 or 4. It depends how busy that respective day is. And I'm just going to do it my way because I'm not streaming the game 4 or 5 hours a day, then editing it all together or having someone edit for me and make it all good. But just going to do it what's going to suit me. So hopefully you understand that and expect a few episodes each day, but only one game in each episode, just to fit what I'm getting, what I'm trying to get. But what's going to suit me. But anyway, I thought we'll maybe start an episode on an inbox if I have a subject to talk about. So we signed a wonder kid striker, but we've got young Obi, but he's 17. See, nice, that is improving, very good, but he's far off the first team. It depends how he develops. We'll be 2-3 seasons away. We shall have to see. But he's still someone to be excited about as a young forward. And if you ever notice these inboxes, I haven't gone too deep on the staff yet, but I'm pretty sure one of our staff is selected to sign new staff, for the under 21s, not for the first team. I haven't noticed that with offers anyway, so I'm like, okay, I don't mind that. That wasn't even a new signing. He didn't decide to join us, but just so when you see those. So now we go review the team selection ahead of the next game. It's very, very busy. Okay, and then we may do when it's situations, when it's when it's something like a early Carabao Cup. I might do, play that one quickly off camera. Just those rare games that I just don't feel that's going to be as exciting for on-camera game. But those are not going to be so consistent. There's not many of those throughout the season. But those rare ones, we will do it. We'll do it in that fashion. I like to cover all bases that so you know what's happening. And also this way you can essentially see every game that I play. And you don't have to watch all the episodes because there will be a lot. But it comes down to, you want to see how we play out the season and not playing 2 months off camera and you didn't know how the results played out. That's what you get from my series. But I did play around with the player roles to fit the system. I went to the wing backs as well. I'm not going to explain every role because I'll probably change them again just to fit what we want to play. But I thought for the striker, there's so much options as the striker. Initially I thought the target forward, but then channel forward when it comes. These are combined now. These are combined, and then if we go to the other one, the out of possession. That's just the center forward. So you can see a lot more just when you have them combined. And I've been one, always in FM. So you sort your menus and all that. You try and get in all the important pieces of information. So I'll probably find myself now having it on combined because you go to both. As good as it is, you see both. But that's my old FM habits there. You can see a lot more information. I think it's better from a viewer's perspective as well. Dalot with the interest. Mazraoui is not too far away. Back to training in 4 days. He probably takes that position. And look, if you think about the outside of the subs and then the injuries, there's not that many. There's not. We actually had one offer earlier in the preseason for Bayendir. I can't remember if I rejected it or tried to negotiate. I don't know, but maybe Yeah, because I talked about the goalkeeper situation. I think we get to next season and we go for someone bigger and better, and then I think Lemons just falls into that second keeper for us, and then we have more a class goalkeeper. I was going to say world class, if we can attract that, and something in this setup as well. It is this role here, the wide outlet, wide midfielder. What a role! I love how these all different name for the roles. I thought about wide midfielder, but it will stay higher, and I think on the counters that'll be more dangerous. And again, I want to see how it plays out, and then maybe the time, say if we have got a lead, maybe drop it back to a wide midfielder, and just to explain it because it makes sense of the decisions. So Embuemo, I wasn't training on a position because he already had that right wing locked in. So with him, I'm starting to learn where everything is in the new game now. So the individual individual training. No, that's not it. Position. There we go. That should have been. There we go. We got it. Yeah. So we are training him on that wide midfield. As I said, that might be important. As I said, when we want to hold on to results a bit more. So we can have him training that. But then when it comes to Cunha, who scored a very good goal against Arsenal for us, I'm still training him on that left wing so he can become accomplished, the green. If not, if he can become natural there, and then maybe we can work on him left mid. But it's good he could be rotated on the opposite side at this point to perform at the same level he would on the left. But just to explain a bit, I'm not going to explain a bit of each role, but I think every so often, we do that so we can understand how we're playing. And also keep in mind there is a whole new tactical system with the in and out of possession. So, we'll get through it and start to understand it more and more as we progress. So, Casemiro, his sharpness. I guess we're playing Fulham. See? Ugarte. Maybe you'll start to get rotations in there. There'll be, similar type of output. Mainu, hopefully he does, I feel like these roles, he can fit in what he did in the last game as well. He was really dropping in that area, made a couple interceptions. So, as I said, I'm really just trying to go on top of what we did in the last game against Arsenal. And, let's see. Or it could go, it might just go the opposite way and we lose it. Because in the build-up to the new game, I think it was said that, so a game like Man United-Arsenal, there will be a bit more highlights because it's a more intense game. So one against Fulham may not be too much, and team talks, I just go, expect to win. Be a bit more expectant. Remember early when I said I wanted to be a motivating manager and I created him as such? Look at that. So I didn't really, mate, don't get too excited. You did that because you made your manager motivating. You should be expecting to do that. You did nothing out of this world. How is the mood in the camp right now? I'm liking my mood at the moment. But this is just my reaction to the game. I'm just saying positive things. Go to the dugout. All right, take a look at Fulham's side. We should be beating it, but they've got some decent players in there. Okay, as I said, before too long, we're going to quickly advance. But I like this match, the graphics are clean. The match presentation, I really like, and even here, the team sheets. It's pretty nice. Is this a bug? I don't know. I've paused the game and the crowd's still moving. Or should it be that way? I've paused the game and the rain keep coming. So, but everyone else has stopped. Is that the way it should be? I'm not even sure. So I like everything at the moment. I like how it is. I mean, I don't like us not having a lot of possession against Fulham. We gotta keep our eyes on that. But it might be the case we had less possession for the whole game against Arsenal. I think, it's just how we're set up here. To be more counter, okay? decent opportunity. And yeah, I'm going to play without match sounds. I don't know. I played FM since like FM07-ish. I say ish because '08 was the game I played the most. Well, the first game I played the most. And yeah, I'm used to playing FM with no sounds. It's just how it is. Let's see. I feel like we started against Arsenal better. Well, even though we conceded the first against Arsenal, didn't we? But yeah, let's just continue here. And once again, see, I don't mind actually how the game looks graphically. So this, it works for me. I feel like we might need to get to work in training on some finishing. Okay, we're building up possession. Bruno. Like that it doesn't, the player, I know it's going to be hard, the player faces. I think that might be hard. You want them just to resemble them, maybe, like hairstyle-wise. Are we asking for too much? We're keeping possession really well. And Sesko. Not a bad start here. Not a bad start. So, mate. I guess that period, I had such a consistent time of doing shouts to players on yellow cards and telling them to calm down. It became like such a habit. So when it comes to players on a yellow, we start on tackle harder because you want to play that type of game. But I think it's risky. So yeah, just so you know, once players get yellow cards, I'll do that. I don't know if you could do that automatically. I don't expect you to be able to. But almost I'm like suggesting that potentially as a feature. Let me know if you would do the same here too. Or would you prefer standard? Okay, maybe I'll do standard and you see what happens there. So yeah, we'll go back to the same for Delo as well. This is FM. This is tactics. Experiment what works. But yeah, a bit wary once they're already on yellows. Our shots have not been good. I mean, we've had a lot. On target, we're struggling. It's almost half time. I don't want to change too much. I think, if anything, it's a benefit that we're creating a lot. You can see the XG. A lot higher than Fulham's. Well, not a lot, but theirs is quite low. So we might need to address the team here. And even, I'm pretty, let me know if I'm missing it, but I don't think there's like a tone you can say as well. Like you just have an option. I'll just say I'm not happy. That's it. We'll see how we start here. Sesko, shoot less often. Hello. Oh, I see that little animation, the dribble, get past your man. That was good. Delo. Okay, hopefully he can start to get happy. He's either going to get happy or, yeah, clubs will show interest in him again. Okay. Let's try and go more direct when it comes to the tactics. The midfield, we're not getting enough out of it, looks like. Let's see. But for still an away game, I feel like I know it's only Fulham, but we've restricted them quite well. And I wouldn't be surprised if we concede now. Come on. Make sure you defend. Well done. See, that's Bruno getting back. Want to make sure. Then Ugarte DM. He still gets forward. We've got a nice little mix. I think Sesko is offside. He looked offside. And when the player actually looks offside to you, you know it's going to be... yeah, I don't expect this. Yeah. Very clearly offside. So, that's going to tell me, let's make that striker rotation, bring on the new signing of Esposito. If you just come across, in this episode, you can't click on them from there, but you go there, but that's how his attributes are looking like. New signing, wonder kid. You know, I said really happy. We got him at a fairly good price. I feel like Mainu's having a poor game, so we're going to bring on Mount. So even in terms of central midfielders or DMs, there's not a lot there. And Mount, he's more that centre mid. So can we could put him box to box, but that's just simply because I was intending to try and in possession. There we go. We got to change to that. I just play central, just as a central mid. We've still got Bruno as the playmaker. And out of possession, I'd still want him in the centre mid position. A more natural role for him. And as a pressing. Also, wide cover. See, I'm still learning the roles. Wide cover, not wide, not wide areas. Yeah, do pressing. Like I said, I'm still here experimenting. So don't mind me. So if we get a winner here, we'll be laughing. We'll be happy with our changes. Anyway. Ooh. And yeah, when it comes to the highlights as well, it's good you can see in more this 2D fashion while the highlights are playing out. That's pretty nice too. So as I said, it's a nice little mix. But ooh, before the game gets away from us a little bit, Luke Shaw off. Let's bring on Dorgu. Just a bit more. Okay, we'll go combine again. Ahmad. But Mbeumo's had a good game. Cunha hasn't as much. I'm going to put Mbeumo in Cunha's spot and then Cunha off and bring Ahmad onto that right side. And Casemiro for Ugarte on that yellow. We need something special. I know Bruno's had a poor game. Bad body language as the managerial mind ticks. So I feel two ways about this. It's just like our shots haven't been as efficient, but we've had a lot of them. So we've got to, figure how we are. Yeah, wow, you're just giving the ball back to them. I was about to talk about how we've had the better of the game. It's just how we're approaching our shots. Maybe we don't want to concede. We'll switch to the wide midfielders. Maybe try and play it a bit smarter late on. And even Mount drop back. And just have that pressing DM where he's a 2-star. Yeah, 2-star rated. But see, I like the new tactical setup in the game. It's very, it's got that micromanaging feel about it. You can do a lot. So maybe this is where we just try and play out a draw and not concede. It's disappointing and it's probably going to be how it plays. Oh, that's 2 minutes until 4. There might be a chance. There could legit be a chance either way. Oh, Leno. Come on, you got to... No. Where's everyone just disappearing? And we're lucky. That was arguably... Not even arguably. I think that was the best chance of the game and the highlight, surely. The chance for that... Yeah. Okay. I think, it says a lot that Leno, their goalkeeper, we forced a man of the match performance out of their keeper. So, that's a tricky one. You get disappointed you don't win it, but you're happy with the amount you created. So, again, it's just something to learn tactically. So, there is still a bit to work on. There's things to be happy with, and we could have conceded that late chance. As I said, that looked like the cleanest position for a goal. A clear-cut chance-wise for either team. So we take a draw, and we learn a bit from it too. But there's positives. I think there's positives, like good things we did. As I said, a lot of chances. But the other good thing is we realize, what we need to work on, which is finishing and making whether it's finishing or the fact of the chances need to be of a better quality. So yeah, how we approach them. I like how it's making me think though. That's a good thing. I'm gonna say yeah, in training with. I said there's positives. The defense was strong, so shout out to the defense. But yeah, I just feel need to be a bit more clinical, which I feel like if we were clinical like the Arsenal game, we would have got 3 points here. But yeah, it's a complete different game, this one. Well, yeah, it was. But in this group of games today, there was a few teams that lacked their goal scoring. Like Man City at home don't even score against Tottenham. Interesting. That's you can always point out something to make your point in Football Manager, or not just Football Manager, in a lot of things. That Everton. Oh, Barry with the late goal. Not too bad. Okay, he's pretty quick. A French attacking player. Yeah, you can always point out things, to feel like the way you are, to make it make sense. And again, this X is rarely not working. So what I've noticed, you just try and click other things and then click it again. We get $1 million from the James Garner deal. Lovely. I remember the days when he was at Man United and he was kind of in that reserve system. And he'd almost try and push to get good enough in FM, but not quite. Ugarte, yep. But then we get we get to give away 2.5 from Ahmed. Try and get how's he looking anyway? I'm not sure. I think he's one I hadn't clicked on yet profile-wise. And see, he's another we could train over on that left side to add just a bit more versatility to the squad in terms of how we're selecting the team. So it's interesting how we're developing the 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress system. I did update the name a little bit as well, attack, because we're playing attacking. But no, it was long. It was a bit long-winded, wasn't it? But anyway, I think there's positives to take out of that game, and I don't want to say negatives. It's just like things that maybe didn't go to plan, but we learned from them as well. Like even something like this with Fernandes, the advanced playmaker, is that the strongest position for him or strongest role for him? Maybe an attacking midfielder has more of a goal threat. We'll try that and see how it plays out. There's just little things, and that might work. We might create more efficient chances. We'll have to see. How's Bruno looking anyway? Yeah, obviously, superstar, been great for United, so maybe if he can get in good goal-scoring positions as a attacking midfielder, we'll see about that. But anyway, that was this episode. As I said, this is going to be the schedule from now on. As I explained why, I'm not going to explain why all the time. If you put 2 and 2 together. As you see. But if you ever see comments asking, why does he do one game per episode? Why is it this many episodes and he's not that far in the season yet? Just happily reply to them. It's, the best for me with my work situation, I guess you can say. As I said to that as well, I'm not someone who streams the game each day for 4 or 5 hours and just can edit down that stream or have someone edit it while I'm streaming to get it ready or however, that gets done. But anyway, what's going to fit with me and what I think will be the best content because of that. So I'm going to leave it there. Look out for more episodes coming. See you in the next one.